Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Fielded in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And some room to work. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A gain of 19.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
47-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
The tackle made at
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
And a Cardinal first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Room here to run. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
The ball
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
3rd and goal, it's Drake. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals take it all the way. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and
it's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, 72 yards. And now the Texans are within a 2-point conversion.
Makes the score Cardinals 8.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. On second down, this is Edmonds. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Edmonds. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
On second down, Edmonds. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
He's across midfield.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On first down, Drake. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fitzgerald hauling it in from Murray. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
First down, Arizona.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a draw play with Drake. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner Murray, escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's J.J. Watt. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all this stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson.
Johnson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
On 2nd and 9. Watson, he's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field.
First and goal at the 9-yard.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
The Cardinals' 2-yard line.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Texans have taken the lead. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
Makes the score Texans 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Murray now to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Watson again. This is Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 28. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. They go to Johnson again. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The first down carry here for Johnson. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. from the red zone now. Watson, he's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Complete. It's Johnson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now a 10 carry for Johnson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll boost their lead to 9. It's 17-8. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Murray. On the screen, this is Edmonds. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Vernon Hargraves on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 36, Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Throwing again, Murray. Flush to his right. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Forced out to his left. And the Cardinals are in. Touchdown.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. To throw is Murray. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
A gain of a yard.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And this is incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Watson being chased out left. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Murray to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Back to throw, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Texans 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. He's back to throw. Open man, the tight end fails. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Watson now to throw. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. They turn to the fullback, Gillespie. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Kaimi Fairbairn. This a long one from 54. It looks good, and it is good. From 54 yards away, he bangs it through. And the Texans are going to win the football game.